Yes, good evening, students. Today we are going to read the chapter Vital Villages, Thriving Towns. Vital means proper villages and thriving means developing towns. As we are reading the chapter in the class completely, here I'll highlight the some important points before you. So first of all, I'm going to tell you that here in this chapter we will discuss about the development means urbanization. Urbanization means the process of shifting to the cities from the villages. So that's all that we will read here. Life in villages. The life in villages was as simple as usual. And kings and kingdoms that we have studied in the previous chapter couldn't exist without the existence of villages. Means villages were the foundation of the cities. Villages were the foundation of development. The people, the most of the people living in the villages were farmers. Means at that time agriculture was the major occupation of the people, and society was divided into many steps. The first one is Gram Bhojaka. The village headman was known as the Gram Bhojaka, and the post was generally hereditary. Hereditary means after the father, the son used to become the head of the village, and after that his son, and then his, it means the post was completely hereditary, and he was often the largest landowner. He cultivated his land through the slaves and hired workers. Means he had some hired workers along with the slaves, and he also used to collect taxes from the village and give these taxes to the king. Then Grahapati, apart from the Gram Bojaka, then there was some independent farmers also in the villages, and they were known as the Grahapati, and they were the landowners. Means they were having their own land for the purpose of agriculture. After that, Dasara was there. As the name suggests, they were like slaves. They were not having their own land, and they used to work in the fields of others. Velalar, they were the larger landowners. Means in the, that is the system of South India, and they were the large landowner. Uzhavar, small landowner, and Kodai Siar means they were landless agriculture laborer. They were not having their own land, and they used to work on the others' land for the purpose of earning their living. Now occupations. Majorly people were involved in the agriculture, but now the agriculture was getting developed. Why? Because the use of, due to the use of iron plowshares. Iron plowshare, as you are looking here in the picture, iron plowshare, that was the major instrument at that time. It was a new invention, and previous to that only wooden iron plowshare were used, but now they have started using iron plowshare, and with this help now they could turn over the soil, even the hard soil, easily. As a result, production had been increased. Axis, that was also a device, an instrument for the particle was the same. Now irrigation system was also developed. Why? Because if irrigation system was developed, then the income of the farmer had been increased. And that's, there is a very interesting factor behind that. As the kings wanted more and more income from the taxes, but farmers were not able to provide them taxes because they were having less income from their agriculture. But now they started demanding from the king that they wanted irrigation system, and kings also made them develop irrigation system, because with the development of irrigation system now they could have earn more income, and also with the more income that now the farmers could pay them more taxes. So students, you should read about it. Later I'll discuss. Have a nice day.